guys, it's Shauna Bell here from S Bell Wellness. I am an integrative nutrition health coach and an advocate for wellness with doTERRA. So I heard a statistic lately that really got me thinking, and it was this: 70% of people are looking to use natural solutions, and about 50% of people are trying essential oils to support them. I thought that was kind of some big numbers, and it kind of led me to have this fire in my belly to really sit and think about some things that I could share with you about why purity of the products that we're using really matters. And so I wanted to come and share that with you and kind of share a little bit about my journey and how I started using doTERRA products exclusively for my natural solutions. So I've been using essential oils for well over a decade. I was getting them at health food stores, and I started to see them everywhere, and I got really curious about it. I was wondering why the prices were very different, how there could be so many different versions, how they could smell so differently but still be named the same thing, and what it meant to be organic versus not, and all of these things, lots of questions. So I started digging in, and I started looking at a lot of different companies. And ultimately, I landed on doTERRA because of their practices. So what I learned actually is that essential oils are not regulated by the FDA because they are not a food or a drug, and therefore there's not a lot of standards and regulations put on them. So much so that you could be getting a bottle that says 100% pure on it, and it's actually only 1% pure in the bottle. There's a lot of adulteration that's happening, and part of that is because people are really looking for turning over profit with it. And it's also because there's not enough sophisticated testing out there. And so because the chemical composition of different solutions can be very similar, some things can get missed when basic testing is done. And so doTERRA actually made sure to change that up in the industry. They created certified pure therapeutic grade so that very extensive testing is done, not only in company, but also third party, to make sure that what we are getting is truly 100% pure. And I don't know about you, but for me, I'm choosing 100% pure because I really am trying to have that therapeutic benefit, right? I'm using these products to support my immune system, to help boost my energy, to help me get restful sleep, to deal with just different things we have going on in our health and wellness that we can be empowered to take care of at home. So when I'm looking for that benefit, I really do need that purity. And so that mattered to me. It wasn't just about, does this smell good? It really was about wellness. So that is why it's so incredibly important. So how does doTERRA do this? Well, I'm going to take you back a little bit here in the doTERRA story. So when the founders decided to start doTERRA, they really had this mission for pursuing what was pure. But they actually were approached by some investors that were going to give them what they needed to do it financially. And they actually turned it down, you guys, because they knew it couldn't be about profit. It had to be about a return on investment for people. So doTERRA went all over the world, continues to do that, and creates these relationships and what they call co-impact sourcing. So co-impact sourcing is actually going and supporting farmers. So doTERRA could easily grow crops here in the US, and some things are harvested here in the US, but the thing is, they could grow their own lavender here in the US, and they could create acres and acres of it. It'd probably only take a few people to be able to harvest it. But it wouldn't be blessing as many lives on both sides of the bottle. So listen to this. doTERRA is traveling all over the world. They are creating relationships with these small farmers in countries where these people wouldn't otherwise have the opportunity. They've been trying to grow the crops and dealing with middlemen who are really looking to profit from the essential oil business. And it's just so different. doTERRA is not doing that. They are creating relationships in a way that they can give them a fair wage, they can give them fair labor conditions. They actually are creating these stewardship projects and things that are helping them build hospitals and schools and homes after natural disasters in some of these places. It's just so incredible. If you haven't had a chance, I encourage you to jump on YouTube and look at some of the co-impact sourcing stories. You're going to see right into the lives of these people who are being touched on the other side of the bottle, right? Making sure that we're getting these oils that are grown in their most optimal conditions. And then with no middleman coming right over, being tested, making sure that they're pure, and then we're getting the benefit on this side of the bottle. So that's just so incredible and something that I think everyone needs to hear about for sure. And then there's some other questions too, right? So why did doTERRA choose this network marketing type of approach, right? You guys, it's about relationships. It is about giving us the opportunity of, as advocates for wellness, to be able to educate people and to be able to be a guide on the side and to hold hands and really talk about how we are benefit from using these products to empower our wellness in our lives and to help coach and share ways that you can do that in your lives too. And so that was the best approach, to be able to do that. And also bless our lives as wellness advocates with time and financial freedom. And so it's just an incredible blessing to be a part of that. And one more thing that comes up often that I kind of mentioned a little bit is about price, right? So people ask the question, like, it looks like doTERRA oils are, you know, a little more pricier than the oil that I was seeing on the shelf. Like, what's the deal with that? Well, you guys, most of us know if it's quality, you're probably going to pay a little bit more for it, right? But I have to tell you, you're using very little bit because of the purity. So let's say we're talking about this 15 ml bottle of oil. There's about 250 drops in here. You're only using about 1 to 2 drops for your use. And so you're getting like over 100 uses out of that bottle. And so it's really incredibly important for people to know that when you're making the investment in your wellness, that it really is going to be stretching a long way for you. So I think it's important to share that as well. So I hope that this has been helpful for you, just to kind of see what sets doTERRA apart from some of all the other companies on the market, and where doTERRA really is the gold standard for these essential oils and natural solutions we're looking to use to empower our wellness. If you have any questions, please jump on to sbellwellness.com and get my contact information. I'd love to have a chat with you, be able to support and guide you in this journey of using essential oils and natural solutions for your health and wellness as well. I hope to catch you at one of my classes sometime soon, and I hope that you will be well.